What's up, YouTube? Midwest coming back with another reaction video today. We're doing some more Warhammer content. Today's video is coming from the channel The Professor. I believe we did another video of him maybe last week or sometime this week. But anyway, here's another video from him. It's the most powerful chapter masters explained and ranked in 18 minutes. So we're going to get into that.
Marnus Calgar. He is renowned as the legendary chapter master of the Ultramarines, one of the most formidable Space Marine chapters in the Warhammer 40K universe. As the Lord of Macragge and the Lord Defender of Greater Ultramar, Calgar manages a vast stretch of Imperial space, skillfully balancing the heavy responsibilities of a military commander and a political leader. A true master strategist, Calgar embodies the principles of the Codex Astartes, instilling discipline throughout his ranks. His tactical brilliance has been demonstrated in countless important battles, including the defense of Macragge against the relentless Hive Fleet Behemoth and the fierce Vigilus campaign. In battle, Calgar is nearly an unstoppable force. Clad in the ancient armor of Heracles, an artificer-forged Terminator suit designed for his Primaris physiology, he combines incredible durability with unmatched power. His signature weapons, the Gauntlets of Ultramar, are expertly crafted power fists equipped with integrated storm bolters, allowing him to tear through enemies in close combat while delivering devastating firepower. He also wields an Iron Halo, a personal force field that deflects incoming attacks. Remarkably, Calgar was the first known Space Marine to survive the Rubicon.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Primaris transformation, emerging even stronger and more resilient than before. Through centuries of warfare, Calgar stands as a symbol of Ultramar's might and the enduring vision of Robute Guilliman, serving as an unyielding shield against the encroaching darkness that threatens the Imperium.
Yes. Okay.
Kayvon Shrike. Ravenguard's current chapter master is none other than Kayvon Shrike. He is renowned for his stealth and guerrilla tactics deep behind enemy lines. Once a captain of the Third Company, Shrike earned his reputation through audacious raids that disrupted entire enemy operations while keeping his own losses to a minimum. Following the death of Corvin Severax, Shrike ascended to lead the chapter and has since fine-tuned its strategies, blending ancient Ravenguard tactics with the demands of a modern galaxy filled with dangers. In battle, Shrike is like a living shadow. Dressed in his custom Mark X Phobos armor, he moves with an almost supernatural speed and silence. His distinctive raven-feathered jump pack boosts his agility, enabling him to strike with deadly accuracy. Armed with the Raven Talons, a pair of lightning claws, he slices through elite foes before disappearing back into the darkness. His presence on the battlefield is both motivating and chilling. The legacy of the Raven Guard is one of vengeance and cunning, deeply influenced by the loss of their Primarch, Corvus Corax. Shrike pays tribute to that legacy through his relentless actions.
Beats here, okay.
Pedro Cantor. He is the seasoned chapter master of the Crimson Fists, a proud lineage stemming from the Imperial Fists. He earned his legendary reputation during the defense of Rin's world. With most of his brothers either fallen or scattered, Cantor stood firm against the onslaught of orcs, displaying unwavering resolve. He rallied the remaining survivors and led a fierce guerrilla campaign that ultimately saved both the planet and his chapter from total destruction. Cantor wields the power fist known as Dorn's Arrow and the Stormbolter named Fury, taking down enemies with disciplined ferocity and relentless strength. His artificer armor, marked by the scars of countless battles, shields him as he leads from the front with tactical finesse. A master tactician, he employs siege strategies, counter-assaults, and an indomitable spirit when facing overwhelming odds. The Crimson Fists reflect the stoic resilience of their Primarch, Rogel Dorn. Under Cantor's command, they have not only survived the brink of extinction, but have also emerged as a beacon of loyalty and perseverance. He stands as the unyielding barrier against the Xenos hordes, and despite the tragedies he has faced, Pedro Cantor remains the steadfast heart of the Crimson Fists.
From the 300 movie, that picture they just had up.
Logan Grimnar. Often referred to as the Great Wolf, Logan Grimnar is the impressive and charismatic chapter master of the Space Wolves, known for being the most fierce and independent among the first founding chapters. A living legend in his own right, Grimnar has been at the helm of the Sons of Rus for more than 5 centuries, transforming them into one of the Imperium's most feared and respected fighting forces. While he may come off as blunt and fiercely proud, he's also a cunning commander whose instincts have led to victories where pure logic might have faltered. Grimnar charges into battle on Stormrider, a colossal chariot drawn by thunderwolves, slicing through enemies with the Axe Morkai, a masterfully crafted frost axe infused with ancient power. Dressed in ornate Terminator armor adorned with protective runes, runes, he becomes a juggernaut in close combat. Just his presence can rally warriors and instill fear in foes. Logan Grimnar is truly the embodiment of the storm. The Space Wolves are characterized by their fierce loyalty, untamed independence, and a deep connection to their Fenrisian roots. Grimnar not only upholds these traditions, but also adapts to the ever-changing threats facing the Imperium, serving as a bridge between barbaric honor and galactic duty. Azrael. Azrael stands as the esteemed chapter master of the Dark Angels, a Space Marine chapter shrouded in secrecy and intrigue. Wearing the lion helm, he embodies the lasting legacy of their Primarch, Lion L. Johnson. Having undergone the Rubicon Primaris procedure, Azrael emerged revitalized and more formidable as a Primaris Space Marine. He wields the master-crafted Sword of Secrets, a legendary blade complemented by the Storm Shield for defense. His artificer armor is refined over centuries of expert craftsmanship and strikes perfect balance between durability and agility, making him a lethal warrior. The legacy of the Dark Angels is rich with mystery, betrayal, and the quest for redemption. Under Azrael's guidance, the chapter relentlessly pursues its covert war against the Fallen, while serving the Imperium as one of its most disciplined and deadly forces.
This game gives us everything.
These commercials.
Heartbreak, hope. Because no matter...
Skip that.
Corsaro Khan, the bold and strategic chapter master of the White Scars, is a Khan. Corsaro Khan leads this chapter known for their lightning-fast assaults and unmatched skill in hit-and-run tactics. After earning his stripes as the esteemed master of the hunt, Corsaro has risen to lead his chapter with a blend of incredible speed and sharp tactical insight, navigating the brutal battlefields of the 41st millennium. In the heat of battle, Corsaro is a force to be reckoned with. Dressed in sleek artificer armor designed for agility, he takes command from the seat of his iconic bike or his jet bike. Armed with his signature sword and bolt pistol, he strikes with speed and precision, perfectly embodying the White Scars philosophy of rapid and accurate warfare. His approach to leadership is all about aggressive tactics and swift strikes that leave enemies disoriented and unable to respond. The White Scars carry a legacy of nomadic warriors and steppe raiders, descendants of the Primarch Jagatai Khan. Under Corsaro's guidance, they have honed their traditions, merging ancient tribal honor with the demands of modern combat. High Marshal Helbrecht. He's the unwavering chapter master of the Black Templars, a group dedicated to an unending crusade and fierce combat in the name of the Emperor. Renowned for his unyielding spirit and combat skills, Helbrecht personifies the Black Templars' fierce faith and passion, motivating his warriors to battle tirelessly against the foes of humanity. Dressed in formidable Terminator armor embellished with Crusader symbols, Helbrecht wields the legendary Sword of the High Marshals, a masterfully crafted blade believed to harness the Emperor's wrath. His leadership is characterized by relentless zeal as he leads countless crusades throughout the galaxy, never pausing until the enemy is completely vanquished. His mere presence on the battlefield energizes his troops, igniting their righteous anger and steadfast determination. The legacy of the Black Templars is one of perpetual warfare and deep religious devotion, stemming from their roots as a successor to the Imperial Fists, but shaped by their unyielding crusades. Under Helbrecht's command, the chapter's indomitable spirit shines brighter than ever as they charge fearlessly into battle to purge the galaxy of heresy, Xenos, and darkness. Tyberos the Red Wake. Meet the formidable and mysterious chapter master of the Carcharodons, a fierce and secretive space marine chapter, renowned for their brutal lightning-fast assaults from the void. A true predator, Tyberos the Red Wake leads with a ruthless efficiency. He employs savage hit-and-run tactics honed over centuries of hunting Xenos and heretics throughout the galaxy. His words are often laced with ancient Terran High Gothic, which adds an eerie weight to his already imposing presence. In battle, Tyberos is like a specter of death. Dressed in dark, ornate power armor, he wields lightning claws that tear through armor and flesh with deadly accuracy. Despite his fearsome reputation, very few of his confirmed exploits are publicly documented, which only deepens the mystery and enhances the aura of dread that surrounds him. The legacy of the Carcharodons is one of primal fury and relentless pursuit, often operating far from the watchful eyes of the Imperium. Under Tyberos's command, this legacy thrives as a shadow of the Imperium's wrath.
Their armor goes hard, though. I like that. That armor is tough.
Gabriel Seth. As the fierce and ruthless chapter master of the Flesh Tearers, a successor chapter of the Blood Angels, Gabriel Seth is known for his ferocity on the battlefield. Clad in striking blood-red artificer power armor, Seth wields a master-crafted chainsword and a bolt pistol, weapons that carve through enemies with deadly precision. His combat style is raw and aggressive, perfectly mirroring the Flesh Tearer's notorious reputation as one of the most violent chapters in existence. Even with the burden of the black rage that plagued them, he leads his warriors with a calculated brutality that inspires both loyalty and fear. Seth grapples daily with the savage fury that threatens to engulf his troops while driving them into unrelenting combat. The legacy of the Flesh Tearers is steeped in tragedy and violence, stemming from their troubled lineage. Under Gabriel Seth's leadership, the chapter treads a fine line between controlled fury and uncontrolled wrath.
Okay, B.
Kaldor Drago. He is the legendary Supreme Grandmaster of the Grey Knights, the Imperium's top-tier demon hunters. Kaldor Drago is a true embodiment of purity and strength. Drago has led his chapter with unwavering determination for centuries. His bravery and psychic abilities are second to none, but now he finds himself trapped deep within the warp, locked in an unending struggle against the demonic legions. In battle, Drago wields the ancient and powerful Titan Sword, a weapon that can cut through even the mightiest of demons, and he carries the Castellan Shield, a finely crafted barrier that offers incredible protection against both psychic and physical threats. Even in the chaotic depths of the warp, Drago's skills are legendary. He takes down countless demons, instilling fear in the very heart of the Imperium. Though he may be lost in the warp, his story lives on as a symbol of hope and resistance against the forces of chaos, inspiring every Grey Knight to stand resolute in the ongoing battle for humanity's soul.
Ready to lose the hat and
Dang,
regrow the
they
hair?
got 3 commercials in one
With
video.
Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair and your confidence.
All right. S plus. Okay, that's what's up.
Lias Isidon.
Imperial
Often
Fist.
referred to as the Ghost of Deliverance, Lias Isidon is a master of psychological warfare, expertly using stealth and deception to dismantle his enemies. As the cunning and elusive chapter master of the Raptors, he's well known for his skills in guerrilla tactics and precision strikes. In the heat of battle, Isidon prefers quick, calculated attacks, frequently sending small squads to hit crucial targets with devastating results. Dressed in lightweight, specialized armor that allows for maximum mobility, he carries a range of silent weapons, including a plasma pistol and a power sword. His sharp strategic mind and ghostly presence turn him into a nightmare for foes who find themselves being hunted by an unseen predator. The legacy of the Raptors is deeply rooted in shadows and subterfuge, setting them apart from other chapters with their focus on covert operations and ambush strategies. Under Isidon's command, the Raptors continue to thrive as experts in psychological warfare. Cardan Stronos. He stands as the unwavering chapter master of the Iron Hands, a true warrior who perfectly embodies the blend of man and machine. As a key Iron Father and the de facto leader of the chapter, Cardan Stronos symbolizes the Iron Hands' deep commitment to logic and their veneration of the Omnissiah. He guides the Iron Council, a group of Iron Fathers, and acts as its authoritative voice during campaigns, making sure that every strategy is meticulously planned to eliminate weakness and transform the chapter into an impeccable war machine. Stronos is celebrated for his tactical genius and combat skills, having successfully led campaigns against Wog, Dresnod, the Rogue Blood Heralds, and the advancing Hive Fleet Moloch. In battle, Stronos wears heavily enhanced artificer armor, complete with cybernetic upgrades that elevate his strength and endurance beyond normal human capabilities. Equipped with a master-crafted power fist and a plasma pistol, he exemplifies ruthless and effective warfare. His profound respect for the machine god not only highlights his role as a tech marine, but also showcases his unique viewpoint as a former chaplain. This rare blend gives him unparalleled insight into both the spiritual and mechanical aspects of the chapter.
What was that picture?
Asterion Malak. Known as the Hammer of the High Lords of Terra, Asterion Malak is the chapter master of the Minotaur Space Marine chapter. This imposing figure, clad in ancient Tartaros pattern Terminator armor and a menacing mask, embodies the raw power and disciplined combat style that defines his chapter. Malak is a master tactician and a siege expert, renowned for his aggressive and destructive approach to warfare. In the heat of battle, he's a force to be reckoned with. His heavily enhanced artificer armor acts as both a fortress and a weapon, enabling him to endure fierce assaults while delivering devastating blows. His collection of high-powered weaponry makes him a truly terrifying presence on the battlefield, dispatching foes with ruthless efficiency. Despite the fury that drives him, Malak maintains an eerie silence during combat, leading his warriors through sheer force of will and personal example. There are whispers that his incredible strength and resilience might be enhanced by extensive cybernetic implants, sparking speculation that he could even be a surviving Thunder Warrior. Under his leadership, the Minotaurs have become the feared enforcers of the High Lords, notorious for their overwhelming force and strategic ruthlessness. He holds several titles, including Master of the Minotaurs, Bringer of Wrath, and Spear of Judgment, each one reflecting the legacy he has forged.
They ended up doing the whole Space Marine and then Primarch stuff after
Tushan. He is the compassionate chapter master of the Salamander's Space Marine chapter, proudly holding the esteemed title of Regent of Prometheus, which highlights his role in overseeing the Salamander's home planet called Nocturne. A towering figure with honor scars etched across his dark skin, Tushan truly embodies the core values of his chapter: strength, selflessness, and an unwavering commitment to safeguarding humanity. Famed for his leadership during the Second War for Armageddon, Tushan acted as a shield for the Imperial citizens, focusing on protecting supply lines and ensuring the safety of the vulnerable against the onslaught of Gajkul Thraka's Orkwag. His actions during this time solidified his reputation as a guardian of the Imperium's people, blending strategic genius with profound kindness. In the heat of battle, Tushan wields Deathfire, a finely crafted power weapon, alongside a powerful thunderhammer known as Stormbearer. Each blow he strikes channels the volcanic fury of his homeland, tempered by his calm determination. His heavily forged artificer armor, created in the magma forges of Nocturne, is adorned with drake-scale designs and flame motifs, reflecting the Salamander's spirit of resilience. Gabriel Angelos. As the charismatic and unwavering chapter master of the Blood Ravens, Gabriel Angelos is celebrated for his tireless pursuit of knowledge. Hailing from Cyrene, a planet that has long been a breeding ground for the chapter's most promising warriors, Angelos demonstrated exceptional leadership skills from a young age. He's perhaps best known as the main character in the Dawn of War saga. His pivotal role during the Tartarus campaign against Chaos and his victory over the Tau Empire in the Tartarus system were nothing short of remarkable, and his bravery on these battlefields has earned him a reputation as a brilliant strategist. Clad in intricately crafted, modified Tartaros Terminator armor adorned with the Blood Raven's insignia, Angelos wields the legendary demon hammer known as God Splitter, or Redeemer, and carries a massive storm shield. This impressive war gear makes him a force to be reckoned with in close combat and a steadfast protector for his battle brothers. Under his command, the Blood Ravens skillfully balance their insatiable thirst for ancient knowledge.
What is up, everybody? We
are here
at Medieval Times, and we are so excited to tell you about our new show.
With their outstanding combat abilities, standing as vigilant guardians against the threat of demonic corruption.
They put my
Malakim Foros. Known as the Reaper of the World's Pain, Malakim Foros stands as the tragic yet noble chapter master of the Lamenters, a chapter forever weighed down by a curse of misfortune and grief. Foros leads with unwavering commitment and compassion, prioritizing the lives of his warriors and the innocent above all else. His tragic heroism elevates him as a figure of awe and reverence among the Lamenters. In battle, Foros is a fearsome sight. Clad in battle-worn but reinforced artificer armor, he wields Catechist, an ancient Infernus pistol, and the Glaive and Carmine, a master-crafted power weapon often reserved for the sanguinary guard of the Blood Angels. Combined with frag and crack grenades and protected by an iron halo, he becomes a whirlwind of righteous fury and controlled devastation. Also called the Lord of Ruin and the Watcher of the Deeps, Foros embodies both the sorrow and the unbreakable resilience of his brethren, serving as a living testament to their eternal struggle against fate. Dante.
Last one.
Commander Dante is the legendary chapter master of the Blood Angels and one of the oldest living space marines in the Imperium, having led his chapter for over a millennium. Known as the Lord of Angels and bringer of sanguineous light, Dante is a living symbol of hope in a galaxy consumed by darkness. Appointed Lord Regent of the Imperium Nihilus by Robute Guilliman, he commands not just his chapter, but vast Imperial forces in a region severed from the Emperor's light. In battle, Dante is a golden-clad embodiment of divine fury. He wears the death mask of Sanguinius, a revered relic that strikes awe into his allies and fear into his enemies. His axe mortalis cleaves through the toughest foes, while his perdition pistol incinerates targets with pinpoint plasma fire. His artificer-crafted armor grants superior protection and mobility, and despite his age, he remains one of the Imperium's most lethal warriors. The Blood Angels are defined by both nobility and tragedy, bearers of the Red Thirst and the Black Rage, cursed remnants of their Primarch's death. Thanks for watching until the end. Click here to check out another video and see.
So that's pretty much the video. You know, I'm enjoying learning more about the, universe of Warhammer as we go on, because I am interested in eventually getting into the tabletop game to play. So and then the video games, and just in general, it seems like an interesting universe. So we're gonna keep looking at stuff from Warhammer because it's cool. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and shout out to the professor. Let him know that I sent you guys over there to support this video, and we appreciate the work he's doing for new fans of the Warhammer universe like us getting into it. He's very informational, so shout out to him and the work he's doing, and we appreciate it. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment here, comment in the comment section. Tell me who your favorite chapter master was. That's pretty much the whole video. Go Salamanders. Shout out to them. I love them so far, just from learning from what I've seen in the lore. So we'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.